Our Gian Lee is off the TIFF red carpet and now getting onto the runway, getting all the fall fashion tips this morning with stylist Alexis Hans from The Good Stuff with Mary Berg. Gee, okay, lots of fashion to talk about. You were showing off some pretty dazzling looks at TIFF, but what are you showing us this morning?
Good morning, Nick. That's right. So it's all about fall fashions. We're going to start with women's wear. So joining me now is Alexis Hans, a stylist, fashion guru, looking fabulous in red. One of my favorite colors.
Thank you.
All right, women's wear.
Let's start with it. Well, fall is my favorite season, let's say, because there's textures and new silhouettes. So a piece that you must have this season is actually a knit matching set. So this is what you're seeing here, really beautiful with the gray top and the gray skirt. This is from Reitman. But what I love about it is that if you're in a rush, it's a one and done. You put it together, you run out the door. But if you have more time, there can be tons of versatility because you can pair this with your denim, you can pair the skirt with different blouses, so you can get a lot of different outfits for an outfit that's under $100.
I love it.
Really, really good. And then you can jazz it up. I played with neutrals, but you can get it in stripes and bold colors or add in personality with scarves, adding a belt, and then adding really fun boots. Those are Geox. They're burgundy color, and I just love the little heavy metal detailing on it. Ankle boots are always great for fall as well, too.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Really fun, really easy, and knits are comfortable.
Yes, right? And like I said, I like the versatility with it.
For sure. I think that's it. If you want to buy something, you want to be able to at least make 3 to 4 outfits with every piece that you buy. That's my stylist rule.
Love it.
Another big trend, you might like this one. This is elevated leather pieces for this season. So isn't this beautiful? So we're used to seeing leather like a moto jacket, tons of detailing with grommets and zippers, but that's almost too edgy. So it's really pared down and minimalist. This is almost like a bomber jacket style. This is from RW&Co. This is also almost like a blazer, so you can wear it to work. So get your elevated pieces, minimal leather pieces or faux leather, but wear it the same way with your tank tops, with your denim, really easy styling. So if you want to add one new piece, that could be it. And then a fun shoe, a leopard print shoe.
So I'm seeing leopard print everywhere. Is that one of the biggest trends this fall?
That's a huge print trend for sure. To us stylists, we call it a classic, but it's definitely injected this season to spice up your wardrobe. You can do it in a shoe, in a bag, in a skirt, whatever you feel most comfortable in, but I love a pointy toe shoe. Those are from Marshalls.
And then you can wear something like this if you're like with a dressy outfit as well, right?
You know what? Instead of pairing on your pashminas over dresses, I always say put a blazer or put a leather jacket over, and it gives you a really current look to your evening wear as well.
Beautiful.
Yeah, gorgeous. Okay, so now you're probably expecting knitwear, of course, to be a big trend for the season. But instead of big chunky knits, we're looking at new silhouettes. So what we're looking at here is try to find thin knits that have almost like a blouse-like fit. So see, actually, this is a wrap front knit. How cute is that with a scallop detailing as well? So it's almost like becoming a shirt instead of thinking a chunky sweater. And colors for the season in your knitwear are these beautiful burnt oranges, and you can think dark reds, almost like the cheese changing color.
Right.
That would be great for knitwear. If you are curvy and you have trouble finding like knitwear because it can add a lot of bulk, this is Pen, and it actually goes up to size 4X. So it's got really size inclusive, so I love to show them as well too. And then I might give you a shocker right here, okay? These are skinny jeans, and everybody is saying they are back.
I didn't even know they were out. I thought they were still in.
They were out for spring and summer, but if you still have them in your closet, pull them back out. But I always say the way to wear them in a current way is into a knee-high boot. So that's kind of why they're back, because you need to tuck them in. So it's almost like a functionality feature there. Those are Geox and a really nice knee-high boot. Or if you want to show just a nice, cool shoe. So these are also Pen, and since we're talking about size inclusive, they have wider width. So I have a lot of clients talk to me that loafers are kind of too narrow usually. So you can always get a wider width if you go to the curvier stores like Pen.
Fantastic. I love it. Fall fashions. Stay tuned for our next segment because we're going to focus on menswear. And of course, you can see Alexis weekdays on The Good Stuff with Mary Berg, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. It's my favorite time of year. I love talking about fall fashions. We talked about women's wear. Now it's on to menswear. Joining me now is stylist, fashion guru, Alexis Hans. I love this look.
Thank
this is beautiful.
Yes, I love menswear. Also, women's wear gets a lot of inspiration from menswear, so we're kind of seeing it at the start here. So for guys, it's really fun this season. It's all about textured jackets. So anytime you can add in texture like you're seeing here, it's not a smooth finish, that's when you know you've got a really good piece for the season. So I wanted to show you a teddy jacket.
And I had asked you, what's the difference between a teddy jacket and a Sherpa?
Sherpa is definitely like it's more warm, okay?
Yeah.
So that you want to save for winter, and it's a little denser of fibers. So
Yeah.
this one you can see here, this is geox. It's really lightweight, okay? Bendable, very comfortable to wear. Because it is lightweight, why we love it is they still put a little wind-resistant layer there, so you're still going to get the warmth you need from the teddy. So this is like a transitional jacket until it gets cold. And I love it in this color. It's called Mud. It's a nice neutral that adds a little bit of depth to the men's wardrobes because there's a lot of black and white for guys and blues. So this would be a great way to add dimension. Underneath, just of course adding in more texture. This is Uniqlo, and it's just like a nice cashmere blend knit, which is really great. Again, we're seeing a lot of those lighter neutrals in the browns. I'm going to show you even more brown later.
Okay.
And then for men, they're going to a straight leg jean right here and a darker wash for fall. So that's a really easy way to update your wardrobe. If you're a guy, you don't want to buy a lot of stuff, a dark wash jean. These are actually a Canadian brand, Doer, which I really love. They're sustainable.
Oh, wow.
But guys want to be comfortable. So there's actually 5 times the stretch in here. They're antibacterial. They're quick drying. So I think if you're a commuter, this would be like a really good commuter pant in case it's raining, it's quick dry, that kind of thing if you are outdoors at all.
I love this look.
Yeah, really comfortable.
This would look great on my cameraman, Ken, by the way. Ken, you would look great
We're going
in
to
that.
try it on after the segment. And then just going to kind of reiterate that browns and chocolate browns are really in for the men as well, too. Again, we're seeing those nice kind of minimalist jackets in those tones. And then even see minimalist, there's no buttons or anything like that as well. So it's something that it is a trend, but can be timeless over the years in your closet. Another fun piece for the guys is really the thicker knit polos here that you're seeing rather than your tight weave. So this is actually a little sheer. This could be for evening. Maybe you're going out for dinner on a date. This could be really cute. But soft colors and again, those beautiful earth tones. And then if you want to play with pattern, we see a lot of pattern, maybe florals with dress shirts with guys, but this season is all about color blocking. And this is really flattering, having like the dark on the side and the light color in the middle. It's got a retro vibe to it, but again, it's that knit polo, and it's a little long, so you can leave it untucked as well and look really good over a skinny pant.
Love that.
And then a really fun piece. So your typical suiting for men, we're seeing blazers, but look at this. So instead of your typical blazer, it's actually a bomber jacket.
This is so fantastic.
It gives it a sporty feel. You can pair it with a sneaker easy. You can also break it up and pair this with jeans without looking like you're wearing a blazer as well. So it really gives you a polished, casual look. So the guys have a lot to play with this season, which is so much fun.
Right.
Fun socks, of course, show a little personality with your socks. There's a little raccoon, a banana, a dinosaur skeleton. And then let's talk about footwear really quickly as well. So for guys, they can wear their sneakers during the day too, but as the weather changes, you really want to get yourself a hiker style boot. So these can come really rugged. You can go all rugged or you can go polished, because what I wanted to show you is you can see those chocolate browns kind of working it in through the footwear as well. This one is waterproof. It's got like an amazing grip sole on it as well. Breathability as well is very important. So if you keep your feet cool, you can stay in your shoe all day long.
Awesome. Okay, thank you so much. Stay tuned. Our next segment will focus on accessories again. It's all about fall fashions. This is my favorite part. I always say to update an outfit, add on a brand new accessory. It's an inexpensive way to give a fresh new look. Joining me now is fashion guru Alexis Hans. You know I love accessories.
I know because, well, you've got some gorgeous ones on here today. And so I'm going to share with the biggest accessory trends right now. And I'm going to start actually with a coat, because to some, it can be an accessory to finish off your outfit. So I'm going to share the color of the season, which is burgundy for fall. So if you're buying anything new, it doesn't matter what it is. If it comes in burgundy and you love it, that would be a great piece to add to your wardrobe. I wanted to show it in a trench. This is from the brand Evernew, because we see it in a tan color or a camel color, but not everybody wants to wear those light tones, especially with different skin tones. And this is just a nice warm color that looks great on everybody. So I love the burgundy.
And burgundy is a neutral.
It is a neutral, and it gives depth to your neutrals in your closet and adds in color, which is really great. I'm going to show you some beautiful, there's a bag and a coat as well. So this is where, what I love about the color season is you don't have to buy specific pieces. You find just the color you like, the piece you love in the color. This is a Canadian brand called SP. This is vegan leather. Isn't that gorgeous?
It feels real.
This is their Olivia bag. It retails for like about $95. So a great price compared to a real leather, which is amazing. So you can add a bag and you'll get a ton of wear out of there. So cost per wear, if you get a burgundy bag, amazing. Now, if you're a little bit more fashion forward, I found this one at Winners here. And this is just a little moto jacket in the burgundy. see it's pleather, so it's not real leather here. So it has a nice bit of shine to it, but that's a great way. Pair it over a t-shirt and jeans and update your look for the season.
Amazing.
Really, really fun.
Okay, cowboy boots are huge.
They are huge.
I see them everywhere.
I'm from Alberta, so I feel like I should already own a pair, so maybe I will invest in one this season. So this is just a really fun cowboy boot. So I want to show kind of one out of the box. So instead of your typical one, they've got the metallic stars here, which is so beautiful, but still that nice heavy wood heel. You definitely want it to have a little bit of weight to it and a pointy toe. These are from Winners, but you can get them all over, which is amazing. And then another thing that we are loving, back over here actually, is hats are back. People are scared to wear hats.
I'm not. I wear hats all the
You do?
time.
Okay, I love that. If you haven't tried one, this is the season. It's just adding in that texture. It kind of completes an outfit. And if you want to add in a little bit of polish, a little hardware detail like that is always amazing. Again, neutral colors, you'll get more wear out of them, so still really trendy. And then a fun piece, which I kind of love, that can go almost into transitional, is puffer jackets. So instead of your classic zip up, this is like a little poncho, which I absolutely love. Again, those neutral colors and fall-like colors. And then we had to show this bag. It's from Uniqlo. So they had a smaller bag go viral last season on TikTok. You couldn't even get it. It was the same shape. It's like a banana bag. So this is their updated bag of the season. It's got that beautiful seam detailing on it. And you're supposed to wear it over your chest. So your hands are free when you're shopping. And look how big it is. You can literally carry everything in it that you're going to need for the day. If it gets dirty, if you're a commuter, you can wipe it down really easy. So it's going to last in your closet a really long time.
But I can't believe, so the smaller version went viral and
Smaller
sold
version
out.
went viral. I have it already. Yeah.
Wow.
It's still available. You can come back and get it, but they did do a bigger version just to add to the wardrobes, which is really fun.
Love it.
Yeah.
And then of course jewelry.
Jewelry. So I just wanted to talk about earrings because we see a lot of colorful pieces over the summer, but if you want to update your wardrobe and make it look current, heavy metal trend, I'm calling it. So there's no colorful jewelry, really beautiful statement shapes like a teardrop shape, which is really, really stunning like that. And people are playing with a lot of heart details this season. I think like love is in the air, you know, and especially with the holidays going to come up as well. You could start thinking ahead of time just for all the events you're going to have. So hard kind of nice jewelry in silver and gold.
And then of course we did mention that leopard print always in, but it is big this year.
Gotta love a midi skirt in leopard print. And then if you like a casual look, don't be afraid to do like a graphic tee. Lots of ones that say Paris, New York, Chicago, really fun. These are from Riemann, so a really great price and good size inclusivity here, but they are all over, so you can really find one. And little details, so it's really about elevating your casual basics as well with the gold button details there. And even this is a cute outfit. Put this with a little cowboy boot, you're good to go.
I can't believe this is a sweatshirt.
So comfortable. It's like a fleece-like inside, which is really nice. Yes.
Beautiful. Okay, so again, you can see Alexis Hans on The Good Stuff with Mary Berg weekdays at 10 a.m. I hope everyone enjoyed all these segments.
Start shopping.
I know, we're going to start shopping. Thank you so much, Alexis.
Thank you.
We'll send it back to you, Nick.
AG, that is some good stuff indeed. Thanks for all that this morning, you and Alexis.
Good morning. We are with designer and artist Steven Sabados. We're getting ready for Thanksgiving, and there's a certain theme that we're going to talk about. Good morning, Steven.
Good morning, good morning.
Mushrooms.
Mushrooms are trending everywhere. They've been for quite a while now. I think we're finally realizing the integral part that they take in the forest, with the decomposition. In fashion, mushroom leathers are becoming huge. They can be made into fibers.
I had
which
no
is
idea.
kind of cool. And also the health benefits for us as well, like turkey tail, lion's mane, all that kind of stuff. And in decor, they're huge. Like you said, you saw them everywhere in decor.
Yes.
So we're going to put together a Thanksgiving table based on mushrooms. We're going to use that as our icon. So let's make a few things because we've got a lot to do here before we get going. So the first thing, again, really simple ideas. These aren't revolutionary, but they're going to really help our table. So we're going to take our paper.
Yes.
And we're going to take it, you can put it on here, and quickly brush on decoupage glue.
Oh, yay, decoupage. My second time doing this.
It's your second time?
Yes.
So
all over?
Yeah, so what we have here, I just have these big posters that I got. You get it from poster stores or what have you. Napkins work really good as well.
Oh.
Then we just got a glass plate from a discount place, an dollar store, what have you. Okay. Brush that on the back. Then we lay this on here. And then
with the print
with the print with the print up. And then you just start brushing it on. As you brush it on, the paper will start to almost sort of like bend onto the plate. And this is going to take like probably about 3 or 4 minutes to do this. So we're not going to do it in real time, but you kind of get the idea.
Yes.
That you do this and brush it on the back. And you can see the paper start to soften a bit, you know? Super easy, right? Okay. So what we're gonna do is gonna do that. Also, when you're doing this, you're gonna push out the air bubbles. You can see the air bubbles are here.
Yes.
So when you're brushing it on, you're gonna brush it on really thick and then push out the air bubbles. Let this completely dry. Then we're gonna trim the edge, and then that's it. So these are decorative plates. You don't use these, obviously.
Oh, thank you.
You put them in the dishwasher. Well, that's a great thing. If you have glass plates like this, you wanna use them for one thing, you can put them in hot water, the paper will just fall off. And then say Christmas time, you can use them for something else.
Okay.
You know, so it's something you can, you know, do over and over and over.
Okay.
So those are our plates. We'll see what they look like after.
In the next segment, okay.
Yeah, okay, so there we go. Next thing we're gonna make our own little mushroom decor. And for these guys, now you can buy these little guys at the dollar store. You know, they're really small, but we want to make these larger ones. And these are the ones that I made earlier. So
they look real.
They're super cute, right?
Yes, yeah.
So really easy. First thing we're gonna get is floral foam here.
Yes.
This is dry floral foam from the art supply store, or you know, you can get it from a lot of craft and hobby stores. We're gonna take these, I cut it into squares. Now, so we're gonna cut the mushroom top. So just start doing this.
Okay.
And you don't have to be, you can do this super fast. Right? Here we go. Is this a horrible noise for a lot of people? A lot of people are cringing now because
Sounds like
styrofoam. Like, yeah.
Sounds like fingernails on a chalkboard.
So honestly, do this. Sandpaper. Oh, more sound of this. So as you can see, what we're gonna do, it's so easy to use because it's this dry floral foam. We're just gonna create this little mushroom top.
Yes, and it doesn't have to be perfect, right?
No.
Okay.
And then from the bottom, what we can also do is then we're just gonna cut the stem from this other little piece, right? You can see how easy it is to work with. And then you, with sandpaper again, sand this down.
Right.
Now here's a few little guys I made earlier.
Wow.
Right?
And you glue it in?
So you just take hot glue and you hot glue the little stem inside there. And then now we're gonna paint them. Here's the fun part. So we've done this before. So here I have acrylic colors. Again, any color you want. And what do we mix in there?
Baking soda?
Baking soda with our acrylic paint.
Oh, okay.
Right? Remember we did that way back when?
Yeah.
So here we have this. And then, and I like the baking soda with this because it's gonna give it a texture. And then just sort of, just almost stipple it on.
Oh, and it doesn't have to be perfect.
No.
Okay.
And it kind of gives it that really awesome texture. And again, mushrooms, as you can see from these posters that I have even here, there's a gazillion colors, right? So you can sort of have some really cool
Okay, so we have
ideas.
about 30 seconds.
Okay, so, and then in here, some grays underneath, some, you know, some grays, some whites, and that's it, you do that.
Okay.
I also made these other ones here. I know we don't have time for it, but it's so self-explanatory, it's so easy. We take this modeling clay and we can make these little guys here. We can sculpt them. They're super cute. Oh, I should have.
Easy to do.
I should have preset this up for you. But honestly, we can take some modeling clay and you roll out a little ball, and then you do this.
Easy peasy.
Here's the button of the mushroom.
Yes, yeah.
And then we create the little stem, put it inside, and with these little sculpting tools, you can sculpt.
There you go.
Lines. It's super, super easy.
Super easy, super
Experiment.
chic. You have to stay tuned for the next segment because we'll show you how this is all, we're gonna put together a Thanksgiving table and we'll use these as decor. So stay tuned. And welcome back. In a couple weeks, this is what we're going to be seeing.
Sadly, but yes.
Just watch the candles. Steven Sabados joins me again. In our first segment, we were making mushrooms because that's a trend, and now you're going to see it on a table. This is beautiful.
It's really simple. I mean, if you sort of break it down. So the first thing I want to talk about is I went to a lot of stores, and you can see a lot of the mushroom decor that we've got, right?
Yes.
So I want to focus on the centerpiece first because that's where we use most of those little mushrooms that we made.
Yeah.
So here I just took, this is quite easy. So I have a big log, right, that I got. I didn't get this from the forest. this has been treated, so there's no little bugs coming out. So just the piece of styrofoam, covered it in moss. Here's our little mushrooms that we made that you just literally stick in with a little thing. Put them inside here, which are really cute, and there we go. We've got our centerpiece. Now, if you don't have a log like this, I would suggest maybe getting like a little natural riser like this, put the little foam pieces on, and super cute, right?
Easy.
Really easy, easy,
Okay.
easy. Yeah. Next thing we're going to layer. So I wanted this to feel like we're on the forest floor. So I put a green tablecloth down and then layered it with burlap because layers, 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 right? We layered it with burlap. Then here's our little plates that we made. Super, super cute. Again, maybe for bread.
Right.
We're not going to eat off of these because, like I said, they're not treated on the back. And then for our chargers, little blocks of wood that I have, put your plate down. Here's a little tip. A cool way to layer napkins now is just to layer the napkin over top of the plate.
I love it. It's easy.
And put your plate on top. And now you have this little strip of color, right? Even I got little charger plates from the dollar store, which are little slices of wood that we can put with put our glasses on top. And you can kind of see it's really easy once you break it down. And I love this whole like more is more is more.
Yeah.
Right?
And adding those layers. You know, I have to say, when you first pitched the idea of mushrooms, I was like, really? But when you see it all together like this, it is stunning.
It's really easy. And again, so for this one, because like I said, I wanted it all natural. We were talking about that. So you're gonna see like mushrooms like in blown glass, in wicker, in wood. So I wanted to keep it all sort of natural kind of feeling for this. So, I mean, you could go with a more glammy table.
Right.
Right? You know,
No,
the
but
glitz
why?
and glam. But yeah, this sort of feels like imagine if you're sitting here dining, you're like in the middle of the woods.
Yes, yeah. But it also lends itself to the trend that we've been seeing in design, right? Where it's all about organic and being close to nature.
Organic, natural, neutral. Yeah, we talked about that, in the past about embracing nature. And again, really simple. Even like the leaves that we were sprinkling on the
Yes.
table, again, from the dollar store. Simple, quick, and easy, just layer them on like this. We just threw them on the table. Casual. Pine cones. I mean, none of this is overly expensive, but you can be very, very creative. And our little mushroom centerpiece, I think, is adorable.
It's beautiful. This is actually stunning. And a lot of it's really inexpensive.
Inexpensive, again, go out and find. And like I said, we can build our huge props like this for nothing. The styrofoam blocks that we're using are literally $1.25, and we could probably make 2 or 3 of these. So, that's what I'm saying. Start now.
Yes.
So by the time Thanksgiving comes, you're well on your way, and these are all good, and you can use them again. And again, you can use these for Christmas as well.
Right.
I mean, it's still super cute, and hey, mushrooms are going to be around for a while.
I know. I'm
Everywhere.
seeing them for Halloween, and then they'll probably come in Christmas.
They'll become the Christmases again, so you can use them year after year after year. Absolutely.
It'll go great with the Christmas gnomes.
Perfect. Exactly.
Stephen, this is stunning. Thank you so much. And again, you've got to follow Stephen on all his social media platforms, Stephen Sabados. Cheers. I can't
Cheers to
believe
you.
Thanksgiving is coming up.
Absolutely.
There you go.